Episode 3. Let's get it. So here we got some Brian. I've looked at some of his moves, but the general theme is you do not want to sidestep this character. You do not want to duck versus this character. Why? Extremely extreme tracking on moves like forward, forward 4, quarter circle forward 1, quarter circle forward 2, I think. Basically, yeah, 1 plus 2 is the big one. He has so many ways to stop you from sidestepping, so you want to just like backdash, block, and just not get counter hit into a full combo. And the whole concept of that is like, if you're just like blocking and standing still, he can only hit you with a hatchet kick, which has 15 frames of interrupt if he does the same attack twice, and or his command throw. His main strength is panic tools, so his up orbital and his 3+4. So yeah, we're gonna play around it. Let's see. Let's see if I press on plus. Let's see if I sidestep. Let's see if I duck. All right, this is something I do by accident. This backflip move is up back twice. That's something I do by accident. So this move, jet upper, immediate forward forward 3+4. I have a look at what I've got to bring my Eddy notes up, which I should be getting up at the start of the video. But I'm looking at my punishment options. Yeah. Forward 3+4 is what we're hoping for. I don't think we're going to be in range for a down forward 3. Actually, we will be I think it's possible. I also think forward 3+4 is a. Let's see how much range there is actually. Let's go in. That's 19 frames start up. That's not alright. So 3 plus down forward 3 is way faster. But jet upper and neutral, kind of scuffed if you ask me. But continuing on. But that's the thing about sometimes you're just gonna get these games right where if you literally just stand and do nothing, he's just gonna cook himself because there's not really much he can do. But obviously, if I rush into him, press like crazy, I'm gonna die. But let's see. No one's gotten hit yet. I believe that was once again. I don't know why I'm doing up back full. Lack of patience. I need to. Also, you got to learn the concept of like small Tekken. So like 1, 2. For me, it's gonna be back 1. Then it's gonna be like forward 3. That kind of thing. Just small Tekken. Back 1s, forward 3s. And of course, if my opponent is really playing safe, I have while running into stance to start my stance game. But right now, I'm not playing small Tekken. I'm kind of just crashing out. So we look at Jet Upper. Jet Upper. So every time this guy's doing Jet Upper, right, it's safe on block. So I should be employing a big low or a big mid. So example of a big mid could be forward 3+4, which is your classic cartwheel plus move. And then the low is just going to be like forward 3. But every time I see a jet upper, I should basically be pressing forward 3 into while standing too. And this is an example of like bad. If I press that by itself, I don't know. It's mainly a tool used to catch. I need to return to the replay. And then let's go in eventually. 1, 2. Okay, so if it doesn't, let's have a look again. So 1, 2. Oh shit. All right, so this second high is the main duckable concept. So you're actually safe if you don't see it get connected, you're safe on the second hit, but the second hit is high. So let's turn back to replay. So I should not be pressing that move. Shows a jab string. +5 off the jab string. There I did jab into 4-4-3, and 4-3 has a lot of startup. But I didn't even need to apply the jab here. I need to go for like a raw move, just straight up. So rouse standing 2 launcher. This is multiple jabs is -11. After this, I should 100% be going for a big move to clap back on. And looking at wall game, after we hit him like this, what could we be doing? So looking at wall game plan, we have down forward 2, spacing trap 4, spacing trap 4-4. We got back 2-4, which is like a mid high that wall splats. Full crouch. So if we go back, so this is like your main option, right? You got full crouch free to set this up. Keep it simple, go like this. If you're feeling a bit more dangerous, and of course, full crouch 4 is the other option, hand stance. I mean, I'm just gonna get timed out, but yeah, mixing this up, full crouch. This you're gonna be doing this. This is gonna be like your safe, keep them honest stuff most of the time. We're gonna be a full crouch 3. Yeah, I kind of thought I was gonna get like a tailspin back. There I did a throw, which is even a by the wall, so it's a bit scuffed. Here he actually interrupts me, which of course 4 or 4-2 is just gonna destroy. Alright, that was pretty strange. Down 4-2 is a good mid check. Another like you gotta keep it simple, right? I could do 4-4-3 for the low, down 4-2 mid check. If I want to be spicy, I could do 3+4 in heat, which is a big heat move that puts me in handstand stance. And let's have a look. So when you go into heat, you also get a stock. So that's also notable. Big. Ooh. See, this is a weird one as well. Like sometimes you're just at a weird angle. You gotta like adjust. So this is me doing it by itself. Whiff. Whiff. Maybe if I'm a bit more patient. Yeah, so when you wall splat, you actually want to give it a bit of time so you can actually get the full thing going. Or maybe not even that. I mean, that's like the traditional version. What about damage? If I sidestep, it'll work. Oh, hmm. So that's 73 damage. Huh, so every time you wall splat, you should basically go for this. Because less wall hits. And the game registers it. So no more. Do this instead of this, basically. It's way more consistent. And I got launched because of it. Which is very terrible, because Brian has some very high combo damage. And wall carry. Wall to wall, very easy. Alright, so this is extremely dangerous part, like, where you could be at the wall, right? So I'm just going to bring up my Brian notes about his wall game. So he's mainly fishing for back four into jet upper, but it's decently hard. There's also taunt into jet upper, but that's a bit advanced for this level. But he's looking for back four. He's looking for, which is -10. He's looking for up forward 3, which is -2. But this, I mean, to be fair, with this mindset, he's basically trying to stop me from getting off the ground, staying on the ground. And this is 12 frame. Responds with, like I said, up forward 3, which you think would be kind of like -9, but it's actually -2. So it's not even my turn. Really, he can just sidestep afterwards into like wall splat of some kind. And I need to either hit confirm this or just do like 2. I need to work on my hit confirms in training mode. Damn. And he does down 4 1 2. Super punishable. And of course my main wall splat here is I think I've got up forward 4. So I got up back 1. Yeah, up back 1 for my 14 frame. It's a bit tricky. Legit. That's how it will go. It dies from that. Continuing on. This might be a decently long video because I'm trying to like learn my character as well. Random jet upper and neutral. Alright, so this all the rounds from now on is gonna be straight losses on my end. Hatchet kick, hatchet kick. So he does it 3 times in a row. So a funny thing about this is if he keeps, this is his only way of opening me up, right? I can actually do a down forward 2 in between these. Of course, it's not the best counter punish in the game, but Eddy's not really about that. Get my momentum going. There's a simple down forward 2 check. To think, you gotta, when you're playing against this character, man, you gotta put it in his head that he needs to like make his game a bit different when he's doing this. Because let's look at this one, right? Even now, even if I do down forward 2 now, he's not even frame trapping with the mid. So this is like a flaw with his gameplay. Right. So that's a flaw with his gameplay. You need to make it so if he's gonna do hatchet kicks, make it so that he actually tries to frame trap them. And of course, I missed the punish on that weird thing he's going for at the wall. And I think this is something called Hell's something edgy name that gives him a bunch of stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is a safe mid. -1. And once again, hit confirms go hard. This is a weird one. +5. Even though it looks like I'm getting hit quite hard, I'm at +5. Hatchet kick finishes me off. Last round. Forward 2-1. So we've seen jet uppers, we've seen that -9, not punishable, but once again a big move. So against Brian, man, interrupting the hatchet kick and just like punishing him with big moves when he does these negative things. And that's a fifth. Every time he does down for 1-2, that's a launch punish. Down for 1-1-1-1 is like 10 frame punish. Whilst standing 2 or full crouch 2, 13 frame punish. Or up back 1-4. That's what I want. I'm not sidestepping, which is probably because I'm a bad player, but it's actually good for me here because I actually don't want to sidestep. Although I'm not even seeing these moves, but I just said that. Well, look at 1+2. So this is actually decently negative. It's like -13 or something. -14. Like sometimes they're not even like implementing. Like the whole idea is that 1+2 by itself is like safe at -9 or something. But there's a game plan that if you interrupt it, the follow up, you get big counter hit launch, which is basically the whole concept of this character. And yes, a very strong rage drive situation for Brian, +14 if it blocked in the wall. But he hasn't really shown me like a good wall game at all. So, but yeah, that's the match. Hope you guys enjoyed.